Hey everybody, welcome to Dimension of the Machine. So this was released for... when was this released for? I don't remember exactly. I know this came with the Quake remaster. It was done by Machine Games. So they also did Dimension of the Past. Hopefully I have a better time with this one. I mean, it's already showing its modernity, I guess you could say. A lot more detailed than the previous mission packs. Looks like we're getting some... fancy schmancy colored lighting here too. So as always, we're going to start off with the traditional thing of finding the nightmare passage. Still going to be playing on hard because, you know, I think that's a lot funner for blind playthroughs. But I do like to find it. It's a little bit of a scavenger hunt in a way. So, got all the difficulties. Nice little runic graffiti here. Really? You're going to make it that easy? Yeah, I think you are. Okay. Wait, what's over there? Oh, that's just the... Oh, that looks weird. I'm pretty sure that's just the room in there, but looks like it's only showing particles and the lava brush? That's weird. Anywho. That was actually a pretty sizable jump, I gotta say. Alright, well... Nothing to it, I guess. Oh, balls. Alright, well, let's go ahead and select hard. I was kind of expecting it to bring us to some sort of hub, but... it's probably a linear type of thing. No biggie. Alright, so we're in E1M1. Oh, it is a hub. Okay. It's just a different map. Alright, well... Welcome to the... machine? Okay. I gotta say, this is eerily quiet without music. Oh, that's kind of neat. Is that like that on... Yeah, it is like that on all of them. Okay. Make sure I wasn't missing out on anything. Collect all the runes to power the machine. So if it's a rune hunt, I'm going to assume that this is going to be a 4-episode dealie. I did look at the map list, I will say that much. And there's not that many. It looks like the episodes are 2 levels each. The Realm of Machinists, the cogs are turning. The Realm of Blacksmiths, the dying world of Brimstone. Realm of Stonemasons, Fiendish Traps, and Dark Halls. Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't jump in there. That looks very lava-like. And what was in the other path? I'm guessing it's probably the final ordeal, perhaps? Oh, 2 more. Realm of Cultists, the terror lies below. Wait, what? Get on there. Was there 4 episodes? No, I guess there's 5. Okay. Oh, Realm of Astrologers, Strange Horrors from Beyond. And that is... Oh, that's a wind tunnel. Also really cool. I like stuff like this. The complex cogs of the machine, I suppose. So, alright, probably 5 episodes. That's probably a mistake, and like I said, I just skimmed it. I also wanted to know which levels to, what level the secret exit, or secret level linked to. There's only one. It's in episode 1, so we're probably going to see it today. Anywho, I'm guessing this is probably E1? Is there anything? Oh, okay. No, I thought I saw something back there. Alright, well, I'm going to save real quick. So, yep, E1M1, the Pain Drain. It's a good name. It's a good name. Is this do anything? No. Can't go into the little portal hole. Such a shame. Right. Okay, well, let's move onward. I am liking the detail. It's not like Arcane Dimensions level of detail, but it's definitely a few steps up from what we've played before in the... I don't know if I want to call this old school. It's really not old school. I was going to say old school series, but it's more like just all the mission packs. Gee, I wonder which path I'm allowed to take. Maybe secrets. 5? Okay. Because this is just screaming secret, although I'm not sure there's any way of getting into there. So, probably not. Anything behind these fans doesn't seem like it. Although I'd say that would be more of like a Half-Life secret than a Quake secret, but you never know. Not in there. Nope. There's no in there. Got it. Really cool sort of vibe, though. I like this. Moving right along. Yeah, you can definitely see it. This is somewhat evolved from Dimension of the Past, which Dimension of the Past, I know that one's the 20th anniversary. So what would this be, 25? I think that's when the remaster came out. Sounds about right. Okay. Am I gonna have to axe these things? Oh, there we go. Perfect. So I just kind of hope that we don't run into some of the same trappings we did with Dopa. Although I will say, so far the action on this one's been a lot more, a little bit more high octane, I suppose. At least they kept up with the times when it comes to just what the players would expect. Because, yeah, the skill ceiling has risen, and the fact that computers can actually play Quake at 60 FPS, I mean, that probably helps. Alright, health in the box. I'm sure I'll forget about that within about 5 seconds. Alright. And just in case you missed the previous nail gun, there's another one right there. Perfect. Yeah, so you get a lot more little things like this. This door's open elsewhere. Did I hear something respawn? I heard like a respawn sound. Is that what this little teleport pad indicates? It is, okay. It doesn't do like the copper thing. It doesn't have like a translucent outline, but you know what? I gotta say, that is going to probably help a lot. And that's actually a good sign of things to come. Because that is one thing I'll say. I know a lot of times if I complain about ammo starvation, I always get smarmy replies. But, I will say, it does seem like my complaints about Dimension of the Past was, well, people agreed, so. In fact, someone, trying to think of the name, Unreal Person, I want to say, mentioned that, when they ended up getting through the secret level, they had to axe a Shambler, which, as far as I'm concerned in Quake, that's something you should never have to do. Don't think I'm really being unreasonable here. I didn't have to go quite that far, but, yeah, that was pretty unfun in parts. It's a shame, because, I mean, I like the overall aesthetic and such. Sorry, just looking for health before I move on too far. Turns out, probably not. So, it does kind of seem like I'm going to have to be a wee bit more careful. Honestly, though, if you are going to make a supply a bit more scarce on harder difficulties, I think I would prefer it to be health. Not to an extreme, like, ball-crushing degree, but, yeah, no. Forcing the player to be a wee bit more careful is never a bad thing. Also, I am keeping an eye out for secrets as well, so FYI. Alright, there we go. Well, I mean, that was just obvious. Good thing I looked around the corner, right? And, of course, that one. I knew about that. Didn't want to walk forward, though, because, hey, you never know. How many kills are there in this map? Because it's pretty well populated. 128, not too shabby for a map 1. Barrier opens elsewhere, gold key. I don't even know why I tried walking into it, but hey, you know what? We did it. We can't take it back, so let's just move on, shall we? Yeah, this seems most likely not a good thing to touch with my bare feet, but we're gonna do it anyway. I don't know, for all I know, there's probably a suit, but you know what? I probably should have looked for it. Oh well. Alright, well, let's move over this way while we still have extra health. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. Yeah, probably should have looked before I leapt. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're learning. Sorta. Oh, hey, don't do that. Come on. Man, yeah, they are not shy about flooding rooms with dudes. Please take this out of context. I'm enjoying this. Them flooding rooms with dudes. Fuck me, I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. Forgetting about words that were stated mere seconds ago, naturally, as we often do. Alright, I like blowing shit up. It's fun. But yeah, we're just gonna move right along. Hello! We're gonna use this a wee bit more because it seems like they are willing to give us ammo for it. We're not playing copper, so we actually get cells from these. So, cool. Is that my secrets? We just got the one. So, again, keeping my eyes out, but I don't know. A lot of times I do get engrossed in the action and tend to forget about such things. I guess that's one nice thing about WADs that... WADs? Well, Quake does technically use WADs, just not in the same way. But I guess there's one nice thing about maps, and, you know, in the case of Doom, WADs that are a bit more ammo constrained, is it does kind of put me into secret hunting mode a wee bit earlier than they otherwise would. Because normally my attitude's more like, hey, if I spot it, sure, why not? But, when I actually need the extra resources, I'm going to go out of my way to look for them. I haven't seen any of those infinite ammo spawners, so I think what we saw before was more of a training moment. So I don't know if this actually predates Copper, or I don't actually know when Copper came out. Alright. Oh, hi. Well, you know, one of the benefits about short episodes is you could be a bit more fun when it comes to the player's ammo. Where are the knights that I keep hearing? I just want to... There we go. Hey, hi! Alright, so this is the place to be, it seems. It's kind of an elevator that sort of lifts whenever the hell it wants to. Hey, get back here! You motherfucker. Alright, well, here we go. Bastard. Where are you hiding? Right, okay. So I'm guessing that's probably our next objective. Alright. Where's the crouch button? I mean, it's probably that switch right back there, but let's make sure we're armed. Let's save, and then we'll do... Okay. It was the switch. Figure just peek in, peek out before they can trap me. Hey, hi. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's that whole not having armor thing that's kind of, makes things like that kind of rough. Well, hey, we got our first death out of the way nice and early. Now I'll just use, better weapons. Holy moly, that's a lot of knights. Alright, now where are you, you little bastard? Hi. Bye. Sweet. Alright, we did it. Everything's awesome. So do we have anything in any of these? That's probably something. And I gotta say, if you are making a level, and you make it so that the player is genuinely excited to see green armor, my friend, you're doing it right. Okay, is that it? Is that... okay. I'm guessing I need to find more rune switches. Then axe them a question. With my axe. Right. So that's still not opening. I don't see any other rune switches, though. I mean, those ones were pretty obvious because they were on opposite sides. Wonder if it's maybe outside... Wait, did I see a... No. Oh, that's what I saw. Up there. Look at that. There we go. So I'm thinking, did those light the way? Kind of seems like it. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Either way, cool little bit of, I mean, that's just the beauty of colored lighting, right? Yeah. it allows you to make something that stands out just a wee bit more than it otherwise would. Hello? There's... Wait a minute. No, that's gotta be something else. You know what? That's probably a key to the secret level, if I had to guess. Ooh, don't do that. That's rude. So I'm thinking I probably have to find a couple more of those rune switches, smack them around a bit. So I'm thinking it kind of feels like I'm sort of closest to the end. Sort of close-ish. Got through most of the kills at least. Yeah, probably in this room, if I had to guess. Ah, damn. Trying to save that. I only needed 9 health. Hello. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Woohoo! Nice aim. It's a good thing I saw it coming. I heard that coming a mile away. Hey, infinite spawning thing. Hello. And, also a movie that I really desperately need to see because it's been too long. Hey, hi. Only 2 more, so... Kill all the chains. Got it. We are up, unchained up in this YouTube channel, right? We are just so wild and crazy and shit. Anywho. Moving on. This is why I shouldn't record things when I'm, like right before bed. Things get a little weird. So, anywho. So then again, if you've seen my streams, you probably already know that. So what I said was very redundant. I mean, if it wasn't already obvious that things are slightly off the rails, but that's okay, you know? Where the hell are you? There you are. I don't have nails, and that's very disappointing. I'm just gonna have to take care of you the old-fashioned way, and, I'm thinking I probably have to jump for that key. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be perfectly... Okay, I was expecting a lot more to happen after that, but that's fine. So I have, I think I need 1 more switch, which... No, I already hit it. Right, okay. Yes, please, and thank you. Oh, I thought I don't know. I thought they were gonna do the, hey look, I'm behind you trick. Oh, come on! I mean, good dodge. It's pretty sick if we're being honest, but still. Made me waste a grenade, you bastard. Not that I'm really lacking them. I mean, for level... Okay, right. There's only 2 levels per episode, or 3 in this one. Hello, green armor. I haven't really taken any hits since I picked up that other one, though, so, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Of course, another thing I wonder, because, you know, modern level set and all, how much did they account for weird and wild things like, ow, like grenade and rocket jumping? I don't know. I mean, if anything, I think they would probably just... Fooled again. I'm thinking if anything, they'd probably just put in some anti-cheese methods. Maybe? I don't know. We're going this way first. We're going the other way. Son of a... Can't win. This almost seems like an exit. I'm gonna drop a save real quick. Oh, well, that's, this is lovely. Ah, good times, good times. Hello, all of you. All of y'all. Well, I haven't seen any... Oh, well, good. I'm glad you guys are getting along. Well, I haven't seen any infinite nails, so I'm gonna try to just... No, nothing? Okay. Just gonna try to use the, shotgun here. Not to mention there's a ginormous box right over there, so... Nope. Don't think so. Cool. Now that looks like the exit right there. I'm thinking it probably... yeah, deeper into the machine. Well, we're not going deeper into the machine just yet. Oh, okay. I guess that's just the way out of the slime. Here, I thought I was being clever. Oh well. So, we have almost... Jeez. Missed 3 of the secrets. Oh. What are you? Oh, it brings it back to the beginning. Oh, fast travel. I love fast travel. You know, machine games, you're winning me over with this one. Of course, then again, the first episode of Dimension of the Past was pretty legit, too. That didn't start getting to the point of annoyance for me until episode 2. Oh, right. Full on ammo. So, I don't know. We'll see how things go. But either way, I'm really enjoying this so far. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, we know we need to get to... Wait a minute. When did this open? Or is this the path? Hey, bro, don't dodge my shit. Come on. Again, I'm hesitant to use nails because my previous experiences have made me slightly stingy. But, anywho. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So I think I have kind of this feeling that this might lead to the secret level exit. It's just... Hi. Just a hunch. Okay, screw it. Much better. Sometimes I do choose efficiency over ammo consumption. Yeah, okay. Or is this just an early grenade launcher? That kind of seems like that's all this was. I mean, not that that's a bad thing, if you know about it, but, alright, so... I mean, I'm thinking honestly, I think it's probably that elevator. That probably has something to do with it, because that's where the runes were. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, that one. But, anyway, 3 out of 5 secrets. We've got, I'm thinking one more is probably one of them is probably the actual secret level exit thingy-mabopper. I really need to look up more. That seems to be where most of the red switches hide. Damn red switches. So sneaky. Anyway. Don't think there's anything in here. I could be wrong. I kind of just whipped the camera around a little bit and took a quick glance. Whoa. Well, there's that. That opened up. So is the secret exit perhaps in a underwater gate? Like down here? Because this definitely looks under... Hello there. Exit the secret level. Alright. Well, we are going to... Well, first... Hell, maybe the last secret is in here somewhere. Wait. Okay, that just looks too suspicious. Alright, we're going to reload, because I don't want to lose that suit, because otherwise the trip to the secret exit will be very, very painful. And I'm rather pain-averse, so... Yeah. I don't know if you could say the same for Ranger. I mean, jeez. Dude takes multiple gunshots, grenades, self-inflicted rockets, and then just kind of grabs a medical kit and everything's okay. Gotta say that... Yeah, I'm sure that probably just insta-smushes you. Gotta say, dude is, has one hell of a pain tolerance, that's for sure. So there was also that one green armor that I didn't pick up because I didn't need it. So we might as well just grab that, just top ourselves off. Maybe that's the last secret. I don't know. That is. And yay, air control. Alright, let's try to get back with that. I really suck at jumps that use, like, heavy air control like that. I don't know, I just... You saw nothing. You saw nothing? But anyway. Jeez! What am I doing? Okay, see, that's the thing. I get into my own head, and that's a bad place, so things start to fall apart. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's first try. That's what you saw this whole time. No problem. Absolutely. No! So, how's your day going? Pretty good? I hope so. Alright. Lift me up, Scotty! Yeah! I knew you'd do it eventually. Mostly because that's on just kind of this timer. Alrighty. Down we go. Into the pit of despair and slime. And that does count as the last secret. Hallelujah, we did it. Alright, what is the secret map gonna have for us? Sandy's room. E1M3. Okay. I'm assuming Sandy Peterson reference. So, yeah. 4 secrets. Fog is not revealing anything. Not that I could see. Right. Silver rune key. Oh, yeah, I guess it is over there, isn't it? Yeah, you were bloody. Cool. Well, there's secret number 1. That didn't take long. Of course, the whole bloody gargoyle thing is fairly common. Now, this is going to be kind of, I think... Wow. It's a lot of nights. Again. But I think this is going to be kind of the test, because the secret levels in Dimension of the Past had a tendency to deprive you of resources more than resupply you. Is that just going to be the only gimmick? Because if so, I'm okay with that. Yes, please, and thank you. I mean, I already have the grenade launcher, but I like having more rockets, so I'm not going to complain, that's for sure. Guys, you are terrible at this. And this is coming from the dude who died in level 1, so, I hope you take that to heart. Well, I mean, I'm sure your heart's probably somewhere in that pile, so... There we go. Anyone else? I like how... No! I almost jinxed myself. I was so damn close. Okay, there we go. Now I could finish my thought. Nobody in this room hit me. And yes, I am patting myself on the back. I was just derping around and somehow managed to dodge everything, so your way has been lit. I've seen that before. Well, that was... I was trying to hit that just right, it just wasn't working out. I know I hit this dude with at least one direct hit. Got him. Oh, hello there. Huh. Alright, you know what? Is this lethal? Oh, I can't even walk into it. Oh, come on. Stop saving me from myself and my morbid curiosity. Grumble, grumble. 0 out of 10 worst map ever. Got him. Alright, so we have the... yeah. You know, I'm starting to think that some of this stuff might be a reference to the original Quake levels. But I'm pretty sure... Ow, ow. But I'm pretty sure... E1M6 was a Romero map, right? Unless I mean the whole Sandy thing is just general term of affection. You're here. Oh, hi. That was bad timing. One might say that was actually catastrophic timing. Holy shit. I like how I went from doing a room without getting hit to, well, that. That was pretty damn close. Probably doesn't help that in my never-ending pursuit of derp, I just kind of stumbled upon a switch. So, whoops. Do these do anything in this one? I was kind of curious about that. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, well, thank you. Starting to wish that I would have saved that Mega Health, because it probably would have been a little more useful, like, right now. Strange, I know. So we got 2 out of 4 secrets. And we've got, like, 50 out of 1,000 nights. Which is fine. We only killed 36 things? Huh, okay. Well, Color me surprised. Of course, then again, Quake's roster has generally more health than Doom's bestiary, so it does feel like you have to wail on these dudes a bit more. Understandable. Okay, does this hurt me? It does, okay. I was curious. Right. Huh. I kinda like this room. Basically, it's just how much damage do you want to take on the way down? 0 or, well, what? Huh, that must have been a very good bounce. But yeah, how much do you want to take? Like 0 or 5? Because falls only do 5 damage in Quake, which is fun. Not in Quake 2, mind you, but, you know. What makes you, I mean, that's one of those things, too, that really does sort of have an impact on how abstract you can make a level. Because you look at a lot of the games that have more realistic falling damage, and I, of course, when it comes to 90s titles, use that in very large quotey fingers. I like with Duke Nukem 3D. Like in just the first map, you know, E1M1, E1L1? I think it was E1L1, but they have to put a health kit right at the bottom of the first lift because, well, you'd take more realistic falling damage in that game. So you need that to technically start the level with full health. Not as big of a deal with Doom, because, well, normal Doom doesn't have fall damage, so you can make as crazy of a drop as you want, and it's not gonna matter. Of course, Quake, you just have to make sure that they have at least 5 health, which usually isn't a problem. Usually. Okay, what is this gonna do? Oh, well. Got to say, this is, so far, infinitely more fun than Dimension of the Past. Well, maybe not infinitely. Like I said, Dopa Episode 1 was pretty okay. It did feel like it was kind of squeezing, though, even then, because I remember instances where I was just surprised to run out of shells. Hello? Oh yeah, right. Enforcers. Thank you. I like how I got the Thunderbolt before the rocket launcher. I'm weirdly okay with that. Alright, let's see if I can manage to forget about those remaining cells. So one of the things that I kind of like about this is the fact that I know that there's only going to be one level after this, so could be hello there, fiends. So I know I could basically just go absolutely nuts when it comes to resource use, like, you know, killing the spawn as efficiently as possible, because fuck that guy. There we are. Nope, nope, not yet. Not yet. Not quite low enough. The Dimension of the Past has gotten in my head. It's terrible. Terrible. Of course, then again, not to say it was entirely awful. I mean, I've played so many worse things. Would I play it again? Maybe episode 1. Episode 2, probably not. I don't know. I don't like being squeezed quite that much. So, another thing that I like about this one is it seems so far, there's still quite a few levels left. But so far it seems like the levels do a better job of kind of folding in on themselves. So it doesn't, I don't get, what? So I don't, is that a teleporter? It is, okay. Huh, okay. Oh, I got all the secrets, holy shit. Did not expect that. But, yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, I get the impression the levels fold in on each other a little better, so we're not going to run into situations where backtracking is strictly illegal. So far. Who knows if that's going to hold up. Anyway, I don't know why I'm screwing around, because there's not really anything for me over here. Wait a minute. No, I need to drop. I'm guessing that teleporter just brings us back up here. And I'm guessing there's probably... I gotta find out. Nail trap? No. I'm surprised. Okay. And this switch did open that door, right? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. It wasn't glowing, but yeah, you never know. Alright, anywho. Down the hole. Ow. Bastard. Okay, so when I said 0 damage, I actually meant 5 damage or 10 damage. Okay, good. We're on the same page. So, yellow, or not yellow. I mean, it's kind of yellow. Gold door. I actually mispressed, but that's fine. Thunderbolt was a good option for that. Alright, cool. I just sort of accidentally opened the door. I was half expecting to get a rocket launcher in this map. Of course, then again, I'm... Oh, damn it. Alright, fine. Oh. What a time to stand... Oh, okay. You know... What's the second time that happened in this map? They just have this, certain penchant for, just placing buttons right where I'm going to bloody step on them. But you know what? Good on you. Good on you, Machine Games. Oh, that is such a SciPec thing to do. Holy shit. Anyway. Let's just go ahead and top our resources off real quick before we leave, and, oh boy. It just reminds me of... It reminds me of Three's a Crowd, and I love it. So I don't think I have any additional armor I could pick up. Hello? Hello? Oh, I guess this one's the only lift. Okay, well, I've chosen poorly. It's okay. It's fine. You know, our armor's looking pretty nice right now, so I think I'm just gonna... I think we're just gonna leave. I'm gonna cast Ranger into the... that tricky portal. Also, I do have to point this out. Very cool aesthetic in this room. I don't know why I did that. I found all the secrets. You never know. I was wondering why I was missing 2 kills, so I actually really like that trap. That was fun. That was fun. I like Sandy's room. That's a good secret level. Not really... I mean, it's not really super quirky, but, you know, it has a few what seems like homages to the id levels, and, I don't know. It was fun. Alright, so what's the last one? The Wishing Well. It's E1, M2. Hello? Oh, 6 secrets, 106 kills. Man, colored lighting really does just... It does add so much. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting it to be that simple. But it was, so... Cool. And I'm sure it's probably a very different story on the, other difficulties, but, I do really appreciate how green armor does feel like a treat in this, because has there been a single armor pickup at all that wasn't a secret? I'm pretty sure all of them were, and they were only green armor. And again, I mean, that's the sort of thing that I can... Why did I pick that up? That's the sort of thing I can appreciate. I think that works a lot better than preventing the player from shooting in a shooting game. So... Oh, damn it. This is also good because I just keep derping around and walking over all the fucking resources. I used, what, 4 health out of that 25 health pickup? Son of a bitch. Alright, anyway. Yellow armor? I mean, I guess I did fight a Shambler and a Vor for that, so that was kind of... Oh, they didn't explode. Nah, they did. Perfect. So yeah, that was a bit more earned, I think. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just have to remember that green armor's there, so that when I inevitably take damage because I did something stupid, then I'll have something for the next level. Or this level, who the hell knows. Alright, blue, or silver. Silver key. And I'm really doing well with colors today. very well. Of course, then again, it's like my armor confusion. So it always seems like after, like if I record, hello. It always seems like whenever I record Quake after Doom, I call the red armor the blue armor. And if I go the other way around, I call Doom's blue armor red armor. Yeah. I'm hopeless. And damn proud of it. Alright, cool. What? I actually dodged into that. So remember what I said about doing something silly and just losing armor? Well, there you go. Didn't have to wait long. Alright, cool. You still won't have to worry about... Actually, no, what am I talking about? I literally just... Hi. I literally just babbled about this in the last level. It's a 2-map episode. I'm not carrying anything out of here. Unless they do continuous playthrough episodes, and I highly doubt that considering how well armed I am. But yeah. To be fair, I'm not exactly... Wait. Oh, I get it. I understand. But to be fair, I'm not exactly used to... Oh no, I can't get up far enough. Wow. Okay. There we go. Puzzle solving! But yeah, I'm not used to having episodes that are this short. Because even like in the land of Doom, even if Eternity's fairly short episodes are still 5+1s. And then you figure I've played like single map collections. Like, you know, I did play through all of Arcane Dimensions, at least what's in the official release. I haven't played any unofficial AD maps yet, but... And those ones, yeah, they were single maps. But they were all, like, most of them were like 50 minutes long, at least. So, a little bit of a different scale there. Man. You know, I gotta say, the weapon balance in Quake, I mean, I know there's a group of people who don't like it because of the high time to kill. Which, I get it, trust me, I completely understand. But, there's one thing, the weapon that actually does have a pretty low time to kill, you know, the super nail gun, it is so satisfying. I do need to play more, speaking of weapons and weapon switcheroos, I do need to play more Brutalist Jam 3. Which is to say, more than the first level, the start map. And I've had a few requests to do some QBJ maps, QBJ 3 runs on the channel, and I think I might. Gonna run into a bit of a motivational slump over the past week, but I think I'm out of that. It actually is not really a motivational slump. It's more like just me wanting to do other things and stuff that just generally doesn't involve YouTube. But yes. There we go. Which I think we all get like that once in a while. It's healthy to take a step back. And, oh, okay. Well, the siren song of a health pack that I didn't need. I just hope... I mean, that's my only regret is my health wasn't 99, so I could completely fucking waste it. But, anywho. Yeah. So that's why this past week's been a little bit dry. But I think I might make QBJ3 my new Saturday thing. Now that I've finished up Impact. Which was a hell of a lot of fun. I really should play more like GZ Doom stuff once in a while, or... Well, I was using UZ Doom. Close enough. It's practically the same thing for now. Why is that one activated? But, yeah. And more Quake stuff. I mean, I have had... Hello there. I have had a hell of a lot of fun revisiting this. Revisiting. As if I haven't been, like, playing Quake for the past... How long on this channel? So is this one just broken? I think it just broke. Or it's just hard-coded as, like, the last one to press. I do have a lot of cells. And I'm very high. Okay, right. I don't know why, but I had just like this brief... Ooh! Rune of Machinists. That was a very, that was a sound that I made. I apologize. Not too much. At least it wasn't a tuber scream. That's, boom. Right, anyway. This feels like it's probably a point of no return, but I'm gonna go up after saving, so there we go. I don't know what I was talking about. Anyway, I got distracted by various things. Oh, okay, and we just basically exit the same way we came in. Brilliant. Okay, well, we do have some more work to do, and it thankfully is not a point of no return, it's just a point of leg break. Yeah, you'll have that. Anything up here? I don't know if you can have a moving brush that's also a shootable switch, so that is probably pretty unlikely. Again, just really cool machinery. I like it. Anywho, we got 3 secrets and 7 kills and, I don't know, shotgun and nail until it's done. Whoa, that was... Yeah, didn't actually tag that. Okay. Sorry, 2 secrets. Are all these red? Yeah, they're all red. That was nothing. I already looked in there. I don't think there would be 2 early secrets. Not with, like, this close proximity. So, moving right along. In search of fun and adventure. So, that was a secret in there. It's not like a secret branching off of this, because I just kind of ran away as soon as our friend over here ended up arriving. No, I'm not seeing anything shoostable. So, yeah, I think we're good here. Let's move on. And that was the gold door. Jeez, oh man, I just can't with colors. Oh god. I like the blood splat. That's a very nice indicator that you probably shouldn't stand there for very long. Always fun. Does it actually insta-kill? Sure does! It insta-kills you so hard that you actually end up inside the cage. Brilliant. Alright. What about down here? Because that is more than ankle deep. So I wonder if we have a suit somewhere around here, or if that's really what you were supposed to use the suit for. See, because this one you could very clearly see the floor, because this was all designed for modern source ports and what have you. I mean, remember what happened last time I went skinny dipping in slime. I was looking for where shootable switches up there. Yeah, I went skinny dipping in slime when I didn't even have to, which is, it's just a sad state of things. But, oh well, what you gonna do? Anyway, we've got health, let's just go. Send it! I guess. I think this might have been, yeah, I think that might have been kind of pointless. And also very, very bad for Ranger's health. Good night, sweet prince. I also like how by the end of that I was drowning and melting. Good combination. Alright, well, I think we've uncovered the... You son of a bitch! Anyway, I think we've uncovered the one secret that was over here. So, going up? Of course, it doesn't mean there's nothing in this room. You little bastard. Deflected. Expertly deflected. So, yeah, doesn't mean there's nothing in this room. Let's just do it the, slightly more straightforward way. I like, even then, technically the straightforward way would have been that platform there. Nah, it's not how we play things. It's not how we do it in this channel. We always do it in the stupidest way imaginable, and we like it. So that little blemish there is repeating, so, any hope that that might be something has been thoroughly dashed. Why does this one have a light and this one doesn't? Probably just because this one has a light. Alright, moving on. Yeah, already, I mean, that's secret there. And then this is the very end, so I mean, I doubt at the end of the episode they're gonna have... Does this hurt me? No. I doubt at the end of the episode they're gonna have a secret, because that just seems like a very strange design decision, so... I don't think I should really treat this as a consideration, because, yeah, these two Vors were the last thing in the map. Still need to find those remaining kills, though. And it would be very... I mean, I guess it's not out of the question that there could be, like, some sort of secret fight that this triggers. And Quake's monster count can be somewhat obfuscated, just because you can have monsters actually appear out of the ether instead of being in teleport closets. But I don't really think they would do that in this one. Oh, well, there's that right there. So, pipe. And I have been up there. That was way too fucking obvious. Oh well. we see it now. That's the important part. Right? Now, how did I get up there? That's my next question. Is it up and around here? Probably not. There's also that platform. Yeah, there we are. Hey, I was able to waste the health kit. Perfect. So, this very disconcerting door, and there we are. Right? Right. Okay. You know, that's funny, because it just seems so obvious now. And I completely missed it. Or I just saw it and was like, oh, that's neat, and then just didn't think about it again. That could have happened too. Alright, so we got one more secret. One more secret. Well, there is this room. Yeah. So I'm kind of wondering now... Oh, hell... How did I not... How did I not? Honestly. I guess I just took the most direct path imaginable. That's a first. Alright, cool. Well, we're down here now. What? I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't want to get it. I mean, that is a really cool way of indicating that that is, in fact, a wind thingy-mabopper. Yeah, there's actually no rocket launcher in this map, or in this episode. There is a thunderbolt, though. And that's all it kills. Not enough air control. Alright. Let's get a running start. Perfect. And this is just what it is. What it says on the tin. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Everything has been gotten. I'm still kind of blown away by the fact that I never thought to go down there. Maybe it's because this was just too tantalizing. I don't know. Well, either way, we got it. And it was weirdly obvious. I always kind of like those types of secrets, sort of almost hidden in plain sight. Emphasize, italicize, underline almost. Why did I even bother? I knew I got the last secret. Of course, then again, there could also be Easter eggs and such, so... It doesn't hurt to search under the occasional elevator, even if you've gotten all the secrets. Which realistically is another thing that you could have at the end of an episode. Even if it doesn't count towards the tally. Some of those things are pretty neat. Anyway. Moving on. The Wishing Well. Has the same quality of final boss as the rest of Quake. So what do we got? The Rune of the Machine. Oh, jeez. Yep. They didn't increase the text speed. Although at least this congratulations screen isn't shouting at me, so... Yeah, it's fine. The Rune of the Machinist rends your mind with inscrutable patterns, blueprints of Chthon's design. Is it Chthon or Cthulhu? Oh well. Fill in the blank. Traveling between echoes of gears and chains, beyond the labyrinthine halls of the engine of pain, you awaken once again in the machine. I like how it's a proper noun, too. It's very, very fancy. So there we go. We've got a set of spiked brass knuckles And that's our first little prize. So there we go. That was episode 1 of Dimension of the Machine. And like I said, so far, I am rather enjoying this. Very curious to see how things go, but it does seem like they're focusing a bit more on combat than strangulation, so so far I think I'm probably going to enjoy this more, and now these runes are actually making sense, because, that's what the next one's going to look like, etc., etc., so, perfect. Well, anyway, I'm assuming this is episode 2. We'll find out next week and stuff, see how things go, and, yeah, looking forward to seeing what they have up their sleeves. Proverbial sleeves? Probably real sleeves. I don't know. I don't know what they're wearing. But anywho. Ooh, yeah, and it gets replaced by that. Very cool. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.